it is often necessary to know if two lines are parallel or perpendicular. And what does that mean? We'll see what that means. So if you have two slopes, you have M1, and then you have M2. Okay, those are slopes of what we'll call non-vertical lines. M1 and M2 are slopes of non-vertical lines, L1 and L2. Okay, line 1 is L1 and line 2 is L2. All right. So what does it mean if they're parallel? Well, if they're parallel, that means that they have the exact same slope. M1 is equal to M2. Right? That is when L1 and L2 are parallel. That is the only condition, if and only if M1 equals to M2. Now, what does it mean if they're perpendicular? So they're perpendicular if and only if you can get M2 is equal to negative 1 over M1. That is what you would call the negative reciprocal. All right? The negative reciprocal. Those are the only conditions for parallel and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines would look obviously something like this, right? If they have the same slope and they're non-vertical lines and they have different y-intercepts, then they're going to look like the exact same line, just drawn in different places in the Cartesian plane. But if you have a perpendicular pair of lines, then that means you have a certain slope. The slope of the other line is going to be such that it will make an X shape, and the angle between them will be exactly 90 degrees.